Alright, so, this is a show that I've been watching, and it's been pretty good. It's a show that I think some people don't know exists. It's really sad, too, because I think it's a highly underrated show over on Disney XD, and Disney XD has some major hit-and-miss shows. Obviously, Randy Cunningham, hit, Star vs. the Forces of Evil, hit, and then there's some misses. There's some misses here and there. One of them being, sadly, I think it's not really a miss, it's more underrated, is this show right here, Penn Zero, Part-Time Hero. Now, the story of Penn Zero, Part-Time Hero is very simple, but at the same time, it's very interesting at the same time. Ugh, repeating myself. But yeah, basically the plot of it is, the story of it is that this kid named Penn Zero, along with his friends Boone and Sashi, are part-time heroes. Basically, they zap into other dimensions, take over someone else's body, and use their bodies to fulfill missions before this other character called Ripon and his sidekick Larry attempt to, thwart them. So, yeah, they have to do all these missions, and it's them zapping through all these different dimensions, and I find it really interesting. The animation style is very 2D, but at the same time, it's very retro 2D, if you know what I mean. Another major thing is that the main villain, Ripon, is... It took me a while to figure out who his voice actor was. I was like, that sounds so familiar. The first few episodes I watched, I was like, why does that voice actor sound so goddamn familiar? Oh my god, it's Alfred Molina! Yeah, that was literally my reaction when I pieced it together in my head. I was like, "Oh my God, that's Alfred Molina!" I was like, and for those who don't know, who Alfred Molina is, Alfred Molina is you probably know him best for doing for playing Dr. Octopus in Spider-Man 2. So, and I thought he was excellent, and he's an excellent actor. He's been in several other things. He's pretty amazing, and it's kind of funny because he was my pick to play the Master if they ever brought him back. I know they regenerated her into the Master into Missy, but if they ever brought the Master back as a man, I kind of thought that it would be cool to have Alfred. I thought he would make a really good Master. But yeah, he has very well-talented actor, and to see him do all these weird, he has just some really weird lines in here, and I can't help but think, I want to be a fly on the wall when he's reading these lines, because something tells me that he cracks up every time, and from what I understand, Alfred Molina is he likes to poke fun of himself, so this would be absolutely hilarious. Also, another thing you guys would know Molina recently in terms of voice acting is that he played the multi-bear in Gravity Falls. Yeah, he played the multi-headed bear that sang pop songs. Yeah, that was a thing. So I think it's really fun. Another voice actress on the show that really struck me as, oh my god, I know who that's from, was the character of Sashi, and she's played by I cannot remember her name, but you would know this actress best for doing the voice of Miko from Transformers Prime. It took me a few, unlike with Ripon, it took me a few episodes to figure it out. This one was right off the bat, 5 minutes in, it was I know that voice from somewhere. I was like, oh my god, Miko. So let's talk a bit about the characters themselves. Penn is this very easygoing, very he's very fast thinking, but he can be really lazy and really cocky of himself during missions. He sometimes kind of thinks ahead. He sometimes thinks a little too far ahead. And then we have Boone, who's not really the stupid member of the group. He's just a little careless. And then we have Sashi, who is the militant, very strict, the glue of the team, and the one who keeps the group together, as well as tells them about the missions. As well as she's the team's brawler. Seriously, all she thinks about is completely killing someone horribly. I think one of my favorite lines from Sashi is that when they have to go to a universe where babies are like giants and they're all little stuffed animals, and they're trying to distract one of the babies, and he's like, "Take the toy and seal your doom." Yeah. I just thought that was. I think that's completely hilarious. And side note, I totally ship Penn and Sashi. Yeah, I totally ship Penn and Sashi. A few episodes in, I was like, I'm launching this ship. I don't know, like, and here's the other thing. I don't know why everyone hates it. It makes a lot. It makes a lot of sense. So, I've seen like the fan base that is around Penn Zero, and for some reason there are some people who just like a lot more than not hate Penn and Sashi together. Don't know why. I mean, they've had some very obvious notes here and there if they do get together. It's made it very clear that they might. So I don't know why they hate it. Anyway, it's actually kind of it's like a gender bent version of when you think about it, it's like a gender bent version of Marco and Star, where Penn is the carefree, very happy-go-lucky kind of character, and Sashi is like Marco, only if Marco was a little more aggressive. That's the best way to look at it. It's the gender bent version of Starco. But yeah, there's some really cool. They go on some really cool adventures. There's, like I said, they pretend to be stuffed animals. There's even one where they're cereal mascots. Yeah, they go to a universe where they're living cereal mascots. There's also one where they go to a superhero planet. That's the other thing. There are some guest stars in here. Now that I mention it, there are some major guest stars in this show that just made me go, "Really? You got him?" I mean, yeah, with Adam West, and we also had the actress who plays Simmons from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. in one episode. But there are some in here that made me go, "Whoa, you got him?" Case in point, in a recent episode called Lady Starblaster, they literally, I shit you not, got Sigourney Weaver. Yeah, you know, from Alien, Ghostbusters, they got her. They got Sigourney Weaver, and I know Sigourney Weaver hasn't really done much, but she still gets work. She still gets, like, a lot of work for, in movies these days, so she's a major actress, and she's kind of alluded to being a recurring character, so that'll be a lot of fun, because, yeah, I was like, that blew me away that they actually got Sigourney Weaver, and we've had Adam West in here. Of course, like, and he plays a character called Captain Super Captain. You have to say it like that. Not as I'm not joking. Like, that's how they have to say it in the episode. But yeah, this show is a lot of fun. It's very quick-witted. There's some great references here and there. These guys, the creative team behind Penn Zero clearly wanted to have a superhero show with where they wanted to do multiple science fiction and fantasy stories, but they're never like. I feel like the creative team behind Penn Zero was like, well, we've got all these awesome ideas, but we can't really connect them. I know, let's have it where people go to these universes and have fun and completely, save the day with them. Yeah, hell, there's even an episode where they, all the characters are gender bent and it's a musical. It's a little weird. Apparently, also, there's a little funny story behind that, and I don't know if it's true or not, but the rumor was that originally it was meant to be a universe that parodied Rocky Horror Picture Show, and we were going to see Penn in the same clothes as Tim Curry was as Dr. Frankenfurter in Rocky Horror. Now, most of you guys don't know it, but I'm a huge fan of Rocky Horror, and I would have loved to see that, but I can kind of see why Disney said, if this is true, I can kind of see why Disney said, oh, hell no, dude, hell no. You can't do this. I mean, yeah, there's a few jokes from... Phineas and Ferb got a few references to Rocky Horror, especially in Night of the Living Pharmacist, but that was it, just references. I don't think they could have been able to do Rocky Horror. Sadly, I don't think they would have been able to do the Rocky Horror Picture Show, sadly. Who knows? Yeah. So, what else did I want to say about that? What else? Not much else to say about this show. It's a lot of fun. There's some great universes they go to. Like I said, Superhero Planet, a planet where cowboys and dinosaurs exist. They recently did one that was a parody of Journey to the Fantastic Voyage. There's a lot of great stuff in here. It's a really good show. I highly recommend it. It's a lot of fun. The action's very well done. The humor is pretty fun as well. And again, if you're a fan of like Alfred Molina or Sigourney Weaver or Adam West, I would say I highly recommend this. I think this is a very fun show to see. I think this is something that would it's something worthwhile. And again, I'm kind of afraid it might go into slip into nothingness. Like Randy Cunningham has a decent fan base. It has a pretty good fan base. But let's face it, Star vs. the Force of Evil and Gravity Falls are the two major animated shows right now. But hopefully this can get some recognition and get its fan base up and going. So yeah. Anyway, once again, hope you all enjoyed this review, and I will see you guys later. Also, one more thing, because I know someone's going to ask why did I just use a black screen with name. I couldn't find any good fan art, and I didn't want to use anything from the official site because I don't want to deal with the YouTube Nazis. So here we are. Anyway, once again, hope you all enjoyed this, and I will see you guys later.